my loves, it's me, Keisha, and I am here with another Spill the Tea video. So you guys know last week I brought to you all the information on Brian McKnight only acknowledging his new family with his new wife. He has, I believe, 2 children with his current wife, and she already previously had 2 older children. And on his social media, he refuses to acknowledge his other children that he had prior to that relationship. He does not acknowledge them in any form. And he was singing the praises of his stepdaughter and saying she was the daughter that he always wanted or wished that he had, something to that effect. You can go watch the video. And everybody was looking like, what is going on here? What in the ghetto is going on? Like, are you crazy? Like, what Brian, you need to go back to 1. Like, what is going on? So after all of the social media backlash, Brian decided to do an Instagram PSA, honey, where I don't know if he called himself trying to get us together, explain himself, but this video just made the situation worse. Check it out, and I'll be back with my thoughts.
Brian McKnight here. There's been a lot of discussion online lately about how I talk about my family on social media. Typically, I prefer not to give attention to the internet trolls, but now my family is being harassed online and accosted in public, apparently because some people can't handle seeing my happily ever after. Coming after me is one thing, but the moment you come after my wife and our children, it's another story. Because even more important to me than defending my name is defending and protecting them. I want to address some of these recent discussions. There is a very simple reason why I post about some of my children on social media and not others. The children that I do not currently have relationships with, I don't post about them. Instead, I post about the children with whom I do have relationships, with whom I am proud of.
Baby, if Brian McKnight ain't in his villain era, he said, F what y'all thought. I'm sticking beside exactly what I've been doing, honey, and I don't care how y'all feel about it. Not him calling us trolls because we have an opinion on you being a SHITTY father, honey. Like, regardless if you have a relationship with your children or not, it's not fair to them that you act like they don't even exist and claim kids that aren't even yours biologically and saying that your new daughter is the daughter that you wish that you had and all of this type of stuff. Like, what? Like, that's just horrible, and that's just mean, and it's mean spirited. Like, who does that? Like, that's weird, bro. Like, that's so weird. And how about you be the type of father that if you are having issues with your children, that you try to fix it and work on it. It's just like, okay, it is what it is. We don't get along, and I done moved on with my life, and I got this new family, and F them kids. That's literally what it is. It's like he doesn't even care. He doesn't want to try to rebuild a relationship or repair it. It's craziness. And then for him to say that he only posts the kids that he has a relationship with and is proud of, wow. That was like dagger to the heart. Like, regardless, once again, if you don't have a relationship with the other kids, that means you're not proud of them. Like, he is a monster. Like, he's crazy. Like, Brian, just trifling. And then he said his family being accosted because basically we, the public, aren't happy for his happily ever after. Baby, you and that Caucasian, Hawaiian, whatever that lady is, like, baby, don't nobody care about you having your happily ever after, if that's what you want to call it. People are calling you out for being a crappy father. How about that? That's what people are calling you out about. Don't nobody care that you over there married to Moana. Child, nobody cares. Nobody cares about that. It's about you being a really horrible person and father. That's what people are upset about, sir. He is a nasty, vile human being. He really, truly is. He then posted screenshots from the court records involving his court case with his daughter, whom he alleged had sexually, I believe, like abused a family member or something of that case, and his daughter won in court because they found that what he said was a lie. Well, he posted screenshots from the court records and highlighted certain areas that he wanted us to know specifically. In this first picture that is tagged with him and I believe his daughter, it says, "Wherefore plaintiff prays judgment against defendants as followed." Then it says, number 1, the plaintiff be awarded general and special damages in an amount according to proof at trial. Number 2, the plaintiff be awarded punitive damages in an amount according to proof at trial. Number 3, the plaintiff be awarded cost of suit. And number 4, that this court award such other and further relief as the court deems just. Then in this second pic, he highlighted this area where it says number 8, no wrongdoing. In executing this agreement, Brian is not admitting any liability or wrongdoing. The payments hereunder do not constitute an admission of any liability, error, tort, contract violation, or violation of any law. So basically, he wanted us to know that he never admitted in court that he was wrong for saying whatever he said about his daughter, regardless of the outcome of her being awarded money. Then in this pic, it says first payment within 5 business days of execution by both parties of this agreement. Brian will pay the sum of $100,000 without deduction or offset to the Alred, Marco, and Goldberg trust account. B, second payment within 6 months after the first payment is due. Brian will pay the sum of $50,000 without hesitation or effect to the same trust account. C, third payment within 6 months after the second payment is due. Brian will pay the sum of $50,000 without deduction or offset to the same trust account. And D, fourth payment within 6 months after the third payment is due. Brian will pay the sum of $50,000 without deduction or offset to the same trust company. So it seems as if his daughter received $250,000 in the settlement. So his daughter, I guess, I don't know if she was underage. I don't know when this happened, for it to go into this trust account or whatever for her. I don't know. But the last thing that he included was the signage of the paperwork. It shows that on January 29th, 2023, Brian McKnight signed the agreement, and on the same day, he signed the agreement. So all of this just happened this year. And I don't know if he showed us this to show that this is the reason why he doesn't have a relationship with his other children. But the whole thing is it's just craziness. And I hope he know that you reap what you sow, child, because them same kids that you don't want to have nothing to do with will be the same children that you need and be calling for on your deathbed. You know what I'm saying? It's really horrible that he's treating these children that way, regardless of what has happened between you and your kids. That's still your flesh and blood at the end of the day. And to just act like they don't exist and say that you're not proud of them, and to only acknowledge the children that you have with your new wife and her kids by another man, it's just crazy. Like, that's trifling. And it's so just villainous. Like, it's just disgusting. Y'all let me know what y'all think about what Brian had to say in these court documents. Let's talk down below in the comment section, you guys. Make sure to thumbs up this video, like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell button. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.